Hello and welcome to Michigan Tech Esports. Our Huskies varsity Valorant team are taking on the Rochester Institute of Technology in the Playfly varsity Premier League today. My name is Atlas, and joining me today,
I'm David.
and we have a great game ahead of us. We're excited for this game. I hope you are too. Let's just give you a bit of a read on the players for Michigan Tech. We have our captain, Brandon J., who is the captain of the Tech team. We also have Elliot as Elo, Raymond as Goodish, Henry as Cordiup, and Tobias as TJG Jorgen. On the side of RIT, they have Adu, Banana, Zoro, Frosty, and Zing. Those are our players for today. And we're hoping to see a wonderful match. We've got the pick bands already here in front of us. Haven, we'll go into Haven first. Haven, Tech will be on offense. After Haven will be Bind, where Tech will be on defense for the first half. And if we take it to map 3, we'll be going to Ascent. David, what do you think of this map lineup?
Well, it's pretty much, I think it is the exact same as last time we played.
I think so.
It's the default choices. Well, I mean, they're
a little bit boring, but I'll tell you what, it's in my opinion, it's like pure Valorant, right? You have these maps. There is a reason that teams keep picking them over and over again. It's because they're excellent maps, and teams can work around them and play around them in many different ways because they've been out for so long. Interesting changes to Valorant. A couple interesting things happened. You may have, if you read the patch notes, there have been changes to Sunset. Sunset on B. The entrance to Sunset on B has been significantly narrowed. However, there is a bit of a how would you say, a little divot, so to speak, when you're planting on B site Sunset, so that you don't get spammed from market, which is I don't know. I like the changes. I know that some people have differing opinions. What do you think of the changes, David?
Yeah, well, it's very similar to the site on Icebox, I think it's B site, where it's just a cubby where you can plant. So it makes it really easier for the attackers to plant. And the strategy was to just smoke and spray through the smoke to get rid of that defuse. So that really changed that up a bit. And it also gets rid of that unbreakable Cypher trip on B main, which was a really big trouble if you didn't have anyone that could break that, like Race or Breach or Silva, which is like round defining if you can't break a trip.
If you know me, if you've been watching for a while, you know that I main Cypher. So that is probably the one part of this update that, I'll be honest, I didn't like, but for very biased reasons. Man, I love that Cypher trip. But to be fair, I started playing Cypher way back when Chamber was still meta. In fact, about a month before Chamber was released, that's when I really got into the game and started maining Cypher. And so because of that, I played all through the era where Cypher really wasn't super viable. I was playing at low enough elos that people thought Cypher wasn't meta, but because I was playing at those low elos, I was able to find great success, let's say, just because people had no idea how to play against Cypher. That's a little bit of my backstory, and honestly, I see this. I hope people will pick Cypher less, because if there's one thing I hate, it's playing against another Cypher. But there you go. As we load up into Haven, let's take a look at this comp. We've got interesting. So of course Tech will be attacking to begin with. We've got a Cypher on the side of Tech. Both sides have Cypher. Pretty similar lineup. One difference that sticks out obviously is of course RIT are going with a Neon, and Tech is going with Phoenix. Other than that though, pretty similar across the board. You've got all 4 other agents are identical. Very interesting comps. Honestly, when we're talking about a Neon versus a Phoenix, they're both duelists. They both kind of have that aggressive role. But you could go either way. Obviously, Tech has picked Phoenix, and Phoenix is a great agent, especially after, for a while there, Phoenix was not really super viable. But obviously after the Phoenix buffs, Phoenix is a lot more viable these days. However, Neon, of course, is also very viable. I think the last big change to Neon was the accuracy out when you got out of a sprint animation. Just they made that first shot accuracy much higher than perhaps it should have been. But that's the state of Neon, and we're heading into round number 1, and of course RIT will be on the defense. Tech going for a C-long push, trying to make an aggressive play. It's just a pistol round, so they don't really have to worry about trying to sneak or anything. They can just kind of do their thing. You see Omen there clearing out backside, taking space. Garage is still under the control of Cypher. There's that trip there. But, of course, Sova is making sure that no one's coming out of Garage and securing that area. 5v5, here comes the retake. Zoro coming in with the Sova drone. Sees someone. The Phoenix Flash will miss. And that Aftershock, yeah. Kind of decimates Tech a little bit there. Jay holding it down. But the defuse already on and not able to do anything about it. Tech, unfortunately, they get a bunch of kills, which is great for them, and they actually end up cleaning up the round, and they win all kills there, but not enough to prevent the defuse. So RIT, despite losing every player that round, will take the first point.
Yeah, that breach util is so important for retake, and it's so sided. Honestly, I think he's the best initiator for that purpose. He's very good on not only attack but also on defense for those retakes, which are important because there's not a lot of initiators that can really help with that.
Absolutely, and especially with the damage output of that Aftershock, you have just a wide area that you're able to clear with that agent. Here we go again, second round. Of course, Tech will be on a light buy. You know, they don't have stingers. They don't have. Oh, this could be. This could be devastating. Well, there you go. Interesting. It's just Omen. Omen with a dream, but unfortunately that dream would not come to fruition.
Tech's still getting 2 picks, though, on a save round, which
Yeah,
is still pretty important.
Not terrible, especially coming into this third round. That is, of course, the bonus for RIT. And Tech will be on a full buy. RIT going with the previous guns, and then looks like Sova has full shields. Maybe just sticking with the classic, trying to pick up a gun off of somebody. Not sure exactly what Sova's game plan is there, but I like this from Omen, just going with the Sheriff. You know, you've already run 2 rounds. You don't want to spoil the economy too much. Let's just save a little bit here. So here's some early aggression onto C. You see this Neon, very aggressive here, with a shotgun no less. Trying to make something happen, gets 1, not able to get any more. Omen will take Neon down. And now Tech trying to execute on this as a 4v4, and they see where all the players are. They see the Cypher still on A, so they know that C is a bit weak, but nevertheless, they're going to probably think about rotating here, especially since there were 3 players over by C. And now, they're not sure where people are. It's a bit more foggy. Cypher does have that camera on A, watching A long, and sees someone. Of course, a camera is destroyed. And Cypher will be the last, or the only one currently, holding down A site. Jay, able to take out the trip. That gets, that prevents a little bit of information for RIT. As they come into this third round, they're gonna, looks like, make the final call to go C. They've got 3 players coming in here, and it looks like they've got the timing. Unfortunately, they are tagged out though. Goodish able to get a good kill onto Omen though, and the picks come in. Tech going back to C long, trying to play this post plant from afar. We'll see how well that'll work. Of course, there's no sage wall, so they don't have to worry about that. But obviously, these days, we've seen this C long play get pretty sticky, and now Cypher v Cypher. Cypher trying to go for the defuse, trying not to get spammed out. And Jay able to clutch up, gets the kill onto the second Cypher, and Tech will get on the board. They take the bonus from RIT, and now we're going into round number 4, and the economy is, well, stabilizing.
Yeah, Jay did a good job at baiting out the Rochester team there. He went over and shot a trip, made 1 noise, and then 3 of those guys came on over, even just to spawn, which let Michigan Tech take the C site, which led to that round being won by them.
Absolutely. We're coming into this fourth round. This is a full buy for most people. I think Tech might have some light shield, but obviously with this meta, it might not be as important as it was way back when. Let's see.
4-man push from Tech onto C, and then we've got
Pretty
Jay
aggressive
lurking.
here, yeah. Although we do have the Cypher look. Take some contact and backs away. Oh, great picks from RIT. Leaves just Jay alone without the spike. Spikes on C. And a 4v1. Jay trying to make something happen, trying to get a kill. Of course, RIT has control of C, has control of B, and even has a cam towards mid, so they've got a lot of space here. They know where Jay probably is, and that'll confirm it. Those shots out from Jay, revealing his location. Jay, wondering what to do here. 37 seconds left in the round. To go for the spike or not to go for the spike. I haven't read Shakespeare in quite some time.
Being very smart here, though. Not being too aggressive. Just kind of waiting for them to come to him.
I like this. Yeah, this is a more passive play. He knows he doesn't have the advantage, so he's just trying to get something, make something happen. Not get too greedy. Maybe. Oh, not able to get it, though. Frosty will clean it up. And the defenders will get another point on the board, which will unfortunately leave Tech in a bit of an economic pitfall here. They're able to scrape together some sheriffs, some light shields, but ultimately this is probably going to be a pretty heavy save round from them. Of course, RIT able to take most of those guns at any rate into this round. Full shields across the board, and no doubt, pretty solid utility.
Yeah, Tech has kind of suffered against those neon plays when they're just so aggro out of not even defense but also offense. So I'm gonna see how they're gonna combat that, because as you saw, neon just got 3 last round coming out of spawn very fast.
Absolutely. Well, this is an A play from Tech. We haven't seen this yet. And there's no one sewers. Let's go. Oh, very nice for a moment there. Able to catch out Sova. But will eventually fall to the other Omen. Spike down, a 4v3. And now the retake, waiting for Cypher. They know they have time, so they wait for everybody.
Still haven't picked up that gun.
No, they haven't. I noticed that.
Here comes the aftershock, and Rochester is in.
They've got 1, they've got 2, they've got 3, and that's the round. They're able to defuse 3 clean kills from RIT. Able to get the round. It was a safe round from Tech, though. The fact that they were able to get the spike down will help their economy later down the line, so that's good. In fact, I don't know if this is going to be a buy round from them. I'm not sure how their credits are looking, but I think it will be. And it will be nice. Full buys from everybody. Full shields across the board. We've got 2 Phantoms, 3 Vandals. I do prefer the Phantom, but maybe that's just because I play Cypher mostly, so...
2 ults on the side of Michigan Tech and 3 from Rochester. We've got the Phoenix ult, which is really good for intel gathering.
Absolutely, especially if you want to initiate onto a site, but you don't want to risk losing a party member. Party member? What are we? This is an RPG. A team member, I suppose.
Here comes the Phoenix ult.
It's a good ult. Get some info, clears back site, and tries to push deep, but the time expires. Of course, Garage still not clear here, but Nkong is able to get the kill. Oh, but there is a flank. Oh, this is devastating. 3K. And yay! Able to clutch up the round. Very nice. A flank on a flank. Very nice. Lovely there. And Tech gets another round. Lovely from Tech there. I like the flank on flank. That's very nice. I wonder, especially with Cypher, I'll be honest, I wasn't looking at the map super well, so I don't know how the initial flank happened with tripwires and stuff, but I'm sure that's something they can check out in replays and figure that out.
It was Omen, no?
Oh, that's probably it.
TP.
Of course. Omen, the enemy of all Cyphers. Well, here we go. Round number 7. Tech, having won the last round, that'll give him a bit of money. They're poking around, trying to take some space mid. Unfortunately, the op from Sunny will deny any hopes or chances of an A execute, at least initially. Neon racing over to C, presumably assuming they're going to rotate. Sova's still here, though. Taking space, making sure they don't creep up A. And Tech slows the round down. I like this. Sometimes you just got to take some time, breathe a little bit, take some space. Speaking of taking space, here's that Cypher. In Garage, trying to take some space towards mid. No one B yet, although there is the breach on RIT's team peeking into mid. This could be a B execute, we'll see. They've obviously surmised that Neon is C. So, good pick. Even in and out, there. 4v4. Here comes the stun. And they plant. The plant comes in. Tech get the spike down. A 4v4, and the retake is not coming in quite yet, but will be. Here it comes.
The trip's protected, so they should know that Sova is window here.
Yes. Unfortunately, that ultimate not able to do anything. And Neon almost getting the kill, but Jay able to clutch it up against Neon, not able to defend himself from the two other players though, and RIT will win the round.
Yeah, that Neon ult is so destructive. You have those breach stuns and you have Neon stuns, and then Neon coming in there with his or her laser. Can't really do much against that.
Right. Well, let's see what Tech does here. We're about halfway through the first half, or I guess a quarter way through the match, depending on how you want to look at it. So, Tech, I think they're going to go for another C play. They don't know. What do they know? I guess, no, Neon died, so... I guess they... I don't know if they know that they don't have an op. Ooh, that's a cool Cypher trip. And destroyed. Fair enough.
Here comes Tech onto C. Big flash there, flashing both of them. Unfortunately not getting a pick there.
Not able to get a pick, get some chip damage, although RIT does pick up 3, 4, and it's a flawless from RIT.
It was a save, to be expected.
That's true. That is true. RIT confidently gallivanting and onto C site. Not worried about the guns. Just able to take some space and make some moves pretty aggressively there. Of course, that will not be the case with this next round, or Tech will be able to, if not match, then at least closely approximate their buy. Omen, of course, going with the Judge, but honestly, I like that play. Judge is pretty good.
You can appreciate a Judge.
The stun and the pick. Here comes the drone from Cordy. Trying to clear out some space, see if Neon's still there. Neon is not.
Tech has been trying a couple different strategies with their attack, and they're just trying to see what works against Rochester, which is smart.
Absolutely. They're trying to take some space mid, see if they can hold space mid in case they want to threaten a B push. Nothing on C, no one's on C. Everyone's just kind of slowed down, waiting for everything. Look at this. Sova and Neon have basically exited from site entirely, just holding an angle. And RIT suspects. Here comes the execute. And Neon immediately trying to counter. Phoenix gets the kill though. Jay with the second.
Jay gets a good blind kill there.
Indeed. A good old spray. It'll do it.
4v3 for the side of Tech. Make it a 3v3. Make it a 2v3. Good picks from Zing there. Unfortunately, actually good pick from Elio. Gets 2, gets 3.
Gets 2, and it's a clutch.
And 4 from Elio. Big
let's
round.
Go! Tech wins it. Very nice. A lovely finisher tree too. I like that gun skin.
Going from a 2v4 to a 2v0. Elio did a good job holding hell there.
A very nice job. Able to get the 2 picks. Call it a day. And now Tech probably go and see this round based on where where they're lining up, but you never know. Could have a look toward a Cypher look towards A.
We're at the 3-win mark for the tech team, so at least if we lose the next 3 rounds, we'll have that 9-3 curse.
That's true.
I love the sheriff skin. This is very nice.
That is a very good sheriff skin.
Here comes Tech with the flashes. And they're on to sight.
RIT able to hold it down. It's even, although Cypher able to get 3.
And here comes Jay up B.
Now it's just the Cypher looking from Tech, trying to make something happen. Spike's down C. They see Spike. They're protecting Spike. Oh, and oh no. Oh, I thought that was a Cypher camera for a moment.
He timing the drone.
Very nice. Gets the sheriff kill, 2v1. They know his location, though.
Has a vandal. This is very winnable.
Very much so. Breaks the trip. Sets his own trip. Very nice. 37 seconds in the round. Spike's still down. Gonna have to get 2 kills onto Cypher and Neon. Both pretty much full health. Spots one. 1v1. Spots the other. And the stun does nothing. A 1v1, a pure skill. And unfortunately, Sunny.
So close for Jay there.
The spray.
9
Not
health.
able coming through.
9 health on Neon. That was so close.
Tragic. Well, close round. Close round for Tech, 7-3. As we head into, what's this? Round number 11? Yay. Second to last round. Tech is going to save here. They're going to try and save up for that final round and go all or nothing next round. But for this round, they're just going to try to do some damage, get the spike down. Hopefully try to have a nice thrifty would be nice. We've seen a couple thrifties this season, but they're not super common.
If you guys didn't know, Tech is currently 2-3 in the standings, and they need to win the next 2 games to get into playoffs. So this is a very important game for them.
Absolutely. Here comes that Silver drone. Sees Neon. Neon retreats. And we look at the ults online. Tech does have a Silver ult. Question is, do they want to use it on this save round? Maybe if they get a pick or 2, but I wouldn't do it initially.
Here comes the Phoenix ult onto A.
That's a good ult. I like that ult. Get some info. Try to get some damage.
Good
Wow.
2 picks from Kang there.
Great 2 kills.
3 with the Sheriff.
Picks up the Vandal. 4. This could be flawless. And a flawless round. A flawless thrifty round, no less. From your Michigan Tech Huskies. They take Sheriffs into the ground. And they come out with Vandals across the board except for Jay. But who could blame him? A very lovely round. And this will put RIT on a save for the last round of the half. RIT just trying to make something happen, trying to use all the credits they can, but unfortunately with that last round, they just have to buy as much as they can, but they don't have the money. And this being the last round of the half, of course, credits will reset.
Yeah, that was a huge round to win for Tech there, putting at the Rochester at such a deficit.
Absolutely. Well, here we go. Silver drone. And Omen gets the first pick. Looks like this is going to be another A. The rotate starts as the flashes come in.
RIT
Stunned.
leaves site open,
But
waiting for the retake.
able to get control. Spike goes down. Well, not quite yet. Now it goes down. There we go. Here comes the Omen TP. Where is Omen going? That's the question. I like this spot, but Cypher, aware of this, sees it, and runs away.
Didn't peek for long enough.
No, is Cypher not aware?
He didn't see him.
Huh.
Here comes Neon to Hell, pushing Elio.
Spams out.
Traded
Goodish.
out from Goodish.
Great trade from Goodish there. And here comes, oh, very nice. This could be huge.
They don't know Omen's flank. Now they do.
Now they do.
Big TP
Whoa,
up top.
but not
That's
aware.
One. Oh.
One. Oh, wow. But the attackers still win. Jay able to trade out Cypher there. And 7-5 was your halftime scoreline for this game. Honestly, really great half from Tech, especially since they didn't choose the side. They were RIT chose defense for the first half, so Tech able to make it work and able to get a very great score line going into the second half, 7-5. Especially during the back half of the first half. So I guess the second 2/4 math of that half, Tech able to get several more rounds and just even out that score line a bit more.
Yeah, keep in mind though that one round was only lost by 9 health, so theoretically this is almost an even game.
A pretty close game, yeah. This is great Valorant. As we head into the second half, of course, sides are switched. Tech is defending, and they're initially going for a decently aggressive push on A, but they soon realize, oh my goodness, this is a very fast flood onto B. They're going to try and make something happen here. Ooh, very nice double peek there from Phoenix and Breach. Jay also able to pick up one. And now the spike is down. A 3v3.
All 3 of RIT are in B grass.
Good utility. I like them getting out that utility. Nice.
Big pick from Kang, gets traded out, push into the smoke.
Ooh, very nice. And Tech wins the round, gets the trades, and defuses the spike with plenty of time to spare. 14 seconds on the clock. 7-6 is the scoreline after the first round of the second half. And as we enter this second round, we're going to be focusing on probably a Tech advantage. Of course, they have the economic advantage, and you know that the general principle is you have the pistol, you have the advantage round, and then you have the bonus round. I like these guns. This is 2 Bulldogs, an Ares, a Marshall. Marshall's great. I like the Marshall. Bucky, pretty good.
Excited to watch that Bucky.
Oh yeah. Here comes the A push. Aggressive action from Phoenix and Omen on the side of Tech. Not able to get the first kill though. And Omen will fall to Neon. Both of them actually. Tech just trying to retreat here, get something. Oh my goodness, but the 3 kills, 2 from Goodish, 1 from Sova. Very nice from Tech. Able to just kind of cauterize the wound there, stop the bleeding, and help them secure A side a little more. 2v3 in favor of Tech. Spike is down.
Everyone's on A, but unfortunately Breach is 1 hit. And
Ooh, very
Sova gets
nice.
both.
Very nice there from Sova. Able to get 2. Able to get 3 overall. And wins the round, evening up the scoreline. 7-7 in favor of no one, because that's a even numbers. Well,
technically
equal
in
numbers.
favor of Rochester because they do have the economic
They
value.
true, because we're going to be heading to the bonus. Tech will be trying to save those guns, and Rochester will be buying full rifles across the board. So we'll see how this third round goes. But
Yeah, this is a very important round for Tech to win here. If they win this, that will definitely put them far in the lead.
on a bit of a spiral, that's for sure. That is for sure.
Some aggro moves from Tech coming up into B.
I like this. They're trying to make something happen. They know they have the worst guns, so they realize it's on them to try and make something happen here, something special. Goodish, able to get 1. Oh, but unfortunately, not able to get a pick there for Omen. But Jay, able to get 1. It's a 1v3. And Jay knows where they were, knows where they probably are. Question is, will Jay just save?
He could go back and get a Vandal here.
Well, yeah, that's the question. If he's saving, why is he saving just the Guardian?
So all of Rochester is playing this very safe, all hiding up on A, not even challenging Cypher, because they know where he is.
Right. Cypher, about 35 seconds left to make something happen.
He did grab a Vandal.
That is true. So, no matter what, that's some money taken into the next round. He's got to be thinking, oh, position revealed.
1 inch off. Of
Oh,
the
and here
wall
comes
banger.
the stun. Not able to make something happen. Ah, well. 8-7 in favor of RIT. Rochester, that's Boston, right? No, that's Massachusetts. No. No, that's New York.
Well, there's a couple cities.
I should have known that. I really should have known that. I apologize to Rochester. I knew you were northeast, but didn't know exactly where. Anyway, here we go. 4th round. Full guns across the board. I like this Sova scan. Trying to see if anyone's trying to get some space there quick. They're playing it slow. I don't blame them. Tech, a little restless, trying to peek, trying to make something happen.
Not being nearly as aggro as they were last round.
No, that's for sure.
Just kind of chilling, waiting for any audio, any sound cue.
We haven't seen many people go garage this game, so a garage play could be something special.
Waiting for the trip. They see it, they get it. You get scanned. Maybe some
Yeah,
wallbangs here.
that's at least one, maybe even two. And you see that omen smoke.
Here we've got Rochester rotating towards A and Tech sitting a little seaside.
This could be
caught off guard here.
Yeah, they.
Here comes Tech.
But that'll reveal it.
Yeah, RT onto the A side, gets a pick. Retake for Michigan Tech.
5v4 in favor of RIT. They have the spike is down.
I saw that shock dart come. I wonder where that landed.
I don't know.
I think that was a little far off site.
In any event, it doesn't seem to. Maybe on Neon. Neon has a bit of chip damage, but not sure.
Here comes a stun.
3, 2, 1, stun.
And the execute is out.
And not able to get a pick. Not able to get something there. Spam through the smoke.
Rochester did shut that down pretty easily.
Yeah.
And of course, it's Jay who's left last.
5v1 in a post plant where the spike's about to go off. Yeah, I don't like those odds. I don't blame Jay here. Trying to retreat. Trying to save this rifle. Bringing it into the next round.
Not a bad plan, saving a rifle.
9-7. That's their scoreline.
Still a very close game, only up by 2 rounds here.
I'm curious to see what kind of buy Tech is going to have here. Looks like pretty light across the board. One hero rifle in the hands of Jay. But sheriffs across the board other than that.
We've got both Cypher ults up, plus the Rochester Neon ult. That's very big, especially against sheriffs.
Absolutely.
So we probably will see that this round, I assume.
Probably. We'll see, though.
Here comes Tech with a big C push. All 4 pushing up C long.
The flash comes in. They see Tech.
Big pick from QWERTY.
Great
Gets
pick.
traded out.
4v4. The spike is still in the hands of RIT, so they can make something happen. They can go somewhere else. And it looks like that's what they might try to re-aggress mid. Either go for a garage or a B play here. And no, they're going A.
Looks like Elio is pushing up to grab that gun. Big moves.
Cypher is A. Cypher will see this. Cypher will hear this if he checks his cam.
We've got the Cypher on Rochester lurking up garage, though. See if he can do anything.
Nice kill from Jay there. Great kill.
Wow. Very good smoke bang. Or he hit a trip. I'm dumb.
I think it was the ultimate. The ultimate clicked and then they got the kill.
Here comes Tech out of heaven. Unfortunately, gets taken out.
Here comes the retake. They have time.
Heaven's cleared.
They have a bit of time. But it was just Omen. And the attackers will win that.
Still a pretty good round. 4 dead on a save round.
Yeah, that's not bad. Good damage. Especially, yeah, considering it was a save round, that's not bad damage. That's great. And you see this coming into this next round, where Tech definitely has more credits than RIT. Excuse me, other way around. I read the board wrong. I'm sorry. That's my bad. This is getting a little dicey here. RIT only 3 rounds away from map victory. Tech just over 6.
Still fairly close, though.
Still fairly close.
Here we've got Tech coming up. It's kind of all spread all over with Rochester pushing up into B there. Godish with 2 gets traded out by Zing.
And
takes out Elio and then gets traded out by Nkang.
Good pick from Omen. Here we have Tech in the advantage. RIT just left with 1 player.
Yep, 3 versus 1.
Cypher trying to make something happen.
Looks like Jay's about to peek him here. He's jiggling. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Comes the dart. Gets scanned.
Oh,
Takes out QWERTY, but Jay gets the quick trade, and that's round for Tech, 8-10.
8-10. That's a great round for Tech, and I appreciate the trade. They know that they have the person advantage, so they use that to they get good value out of that. Even if one person goes down, the trade comes in, so that it's basically impossible for Cypher to do anything. If Tech wants to make this spiral, if they want to have a chance, they're going to have to keep going. They have 4 ults online. Arguably the 4 fairly strong ults as well. Cypher holding space mid, but Spike is going towards A. Unfortunately, there are
Yeah, Tech being pretty aggro on A main, holding control.
There's 3 players on A for RIT to encounter, and the flank coming from Cypher. They spot the flank.
Taken out.
They're gonna try to rotate here, but they're just concerned about Cypher flanking. And Tech able to hold A for the time being.
Here comes the Cypher ult.
Locations are revealed. And now RIT wondering what to do. Looks like they're going to go for A is the final call after that pick. Oh, but Omen able to hold it down, get one.
Good 2 picks from Tech there.
And Goodish able to get another. It's a 3v2. Spike's not down, 36 seconds on the clock. And the TP over to C. Spike will go down. And it's just Cypher left in a 3v1.
We've seen Jay get really close in these 1 versus any situation.
Absolutely.
So let's see what he can do.
Jay clutched up once before. Can they do it again? That's the question. Spike is ticking.
All 3 of them playing lane or C long. Not a bad move, especially with Breach and Omen and Sova alive.
About 10 seconds left to do something here. Not a ton of time to play with. Especially with that one way.
The one way, the dart. They have so much util left.
And 3 seconds left to defuse. That's not enough time.
Kind of the perfect 3 people to be left alive in that situation.
Honestly, I agree. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
They were great. 11-8 in favor of RIT as we head into this next round. RIT are only 2 rounds away from winning the map. But Tech showing they can make a difference, showing they can win rounds. They need to. They're gonna try and kind of do like a bit of a half buy here. We have 2 sheriffs and 3 vandals.
We're forcing up.
Honestly, I don't blame them with this scoreline. That's a good call.
Yeah, you never want to let them get into overtime.
Absolutely.
Here comes Tech up B, 4 men up B with Jay on A. And Rochester is 5 men pushing up to A, so we'll see if Jay can do anything. Gets 1 big pick.
Great pick. Great pick from Jay there. And you see the rotates from Tech. Here comes the plant.
Goes down. Here comes the Sova
No,
ult.
the plant does not go down. Denied by the Sova ult. Very nice Sova ult there. Ooh, very good. The camera not spotted out by RIT yet. Oblivious to the fact that they are, in fact, being spied upon.
Here comes Elio up A long, and the Breach ult is out.
Here comes the ult. Here comes the retake attempt. And it's messy. And it's messy, but there's a 2v1 advantage.
Flashed.
For Tech.
Backs up in a cubby.
They have time. Time is in their favor. 1v1, and Goodish clutches up.
Another big round for Tech there, closing out their advance to overtime.
Great round from Tech. Goodish, able to clutch it up, able to get the round. 11-9. Tech needs 2 more rounds to tie the scoreline. As we head into this next round, Tech, coming off that round, they have a bit of a shaky buy here. Obviously, that round was costly.
Looks like Rochester's got a little bit less money too.
Yeah, both of them on a bit of like a half buy, not quite a full buy, not quite a full save, just kind of scraping together something. Both of them.
Light Shields, Guardians, Bulldogs.
Making something happen. I appreciate this though.
We're going to see Neon try and get her ult here, going for the C orb, and I assume she's going to go back to A.
No one picked up the spike. I don't know if that was intentional.
Here comes Tech up grass, making some moves. Already got one pick. Here comes Elio.
Trying to get a kill, get some damage.
Kang
Not
with
able to
2.
connect finally. Great from Omen there. Omen able to get 2, and now they're realizing, oh, 1 HP. Whew. Omen TPs.
There he goes, playing very safe. I'd like to see
Very
that.
much so. They don't have a spike. They should probably get that at some point. There they go.
2 versus 4. Pretty low health on the side of Tech, but Neon is half health. We've got all site covered. No one can sneak up on him. Here comes Rochester up C long. Making their way. Here comes the Sova Dart.
Silverdor comes in. That'll
Take it
be a
out.
first indicator. Here comes the flash.
Big flash.
counter flash from
Second
Goodish.
Flash. Fortunately, Flash is Omen there a little bit.
And they might go, I mean, they have 25 seconds. They have time to rotate.
Yep, here comes Rochester going up to A.
Cypher is anchoring on A, so they have that.
But fortunately, yeah, Jay is there with those very important trips. Here it comes. He's going to run right
Trip
into it.
the cameras, gets
taken
1.
out.
Very nice, and that's the spike down. 7 seconds left. That's not a lot of time. And Jay will clean up the round. Very nice from Tech. 11 to 10. A great round there from Tech. Able to see what's happening and shut it down. First with the initial early push into spawn, and then with the later post plants. And, well, I guess it wasn't a post plant, but trying to just prevent the spike from making any progress towards any of the sites.
Yeah, reversing the aggression onto the attackers was a very big play there.
And now RIT here is on a save. Not enough money to scrape together a buy. Tech will be on a full buy. They've got rifles and shields across the board.
Unfortunately, that Neon ult is up.
On the side of RIT, that is true. Question is, are they going to try to use it this round?
On a buy? On a save, I'd assume.
I don't know, but their scoreline's close. If I was them, I don't know.
Here comes Rochester up C. Unfortunately, no one from Tech is there.
They're met with entirely a very empty environment. They do use the Neon ult. Get some value from it. Kind of just being held here by Tech. Spike goes down.
Yeah, 3 of Rochester up in C long, and then we've got the Neon. They're trying to isolate this Neon fight, which is very smart.
Yeah, I like this.
Here comes Rochester into sight a little bit. Gets taken out. Good pick.
Neon still on the flank. I'm sure they're aware of this, hopefully. There we
Gets
go.
taken out. 1 versus 2.
And very nice. Tech has officially tied the scoreline 11-11. Well,
Another big round for Tech.
there we go. Nice. I wasn't paying attention to the spike, so I wasn't sure if it was about to go off, but 4 seconds on the clock, plenty of time.
For sure.
Plenty of time. Great retake from Tech. I like that they isolated the Neon. They knew that the Neon was the most adverse part of that plan for RIT, and that's the part of the plan that could do the most damage. So taking the time to really just quarantine Neon and you know, sort that out.
Yep, 2 ults gone from Rochester there, but we have the Breach ult up for them. But we also have the Cypher ult, which is very important.
Very true. A full buy for everyone. And Quarty-Up even going for an Odin here. Very interesting choice.
Love to see the Odin.
Probably going to spam mid, potentially.
Here
Although,
comes another C push from
yeah.
Rochester.
The C exec comes in. Neon, Sova. They don't see anyone. But they do make a lot of noise.
B window. It seems like they may know he's there. They're all watching him.
Yeah. Oh, RIT Frosty able to get a kill. Towards Garage.
Here comes the drone. Does not get a ping, but knows where he is.
Oh, and the chip damage. 9 HP.
Big pick from Elio coming onto site, forcing all of Rochester into C long. 2
Nice
big
there.
picks from Tech. 2 versus 4.
A molly kill too. Hello.
Spike is half. The Breach ult comes out to deny the defuse.
I like that they got it at half.
1 versus 4.
They don't have a ton of time. Oh, and the clutch from Frosty. Able to get a 4K there.
Unfortunately, that Breach ult and that Omen One Way was so helpful for the side of Rochester.
That is match point. That is match point in the favor of RIT. And Tech, not able to full buy here. They're going to be on a bit of a scrappy buy, but They're gonna do the best they can. Trying to make something happen here.
We're going to see Tech kind of sprawl out again, covering C more than they did the last 2 rounds.
Here comes the round.
We do have 2 rifles, though, on the side of Tech.
This is pivotal.
Can be all the difference.
This really is pivotal. If Tech doesn't win this round, they'll lose map 1, which is unfortunate. We don't want that to happen, so.
We've got kind of a default from Rochester here. 1 on C, 1 on grass, and then 3 on A, but not up yet.
It's obviously we just want to lock down the round and secure this map.
Here comes Cypher up to C from the side of Rochester. Kind of, yeah, he's clearing up.
Goodish, trying to get a kill. Backs away. Sees the presence, though. RIT. Deep in Tech's spawn.
RT has control of C, and the plant is going down.
Oh, no. They're playing
Adam
this a
gets
little bit
Elio.
low-key. Yeah.
Another one down.
Oh, no.
1 versus 5.
This could spell disaster. Spike is down. 30 seconds on the clock.
As the judge, can he do it?
Not able to do it. And that is a flawless ending round from RIT. Map 1 will go to the favor. Went the distance, almost. 13-11 in favor of RIT. Well, that's map 1. Next up, coming up, I believe we have Bind next. So stick around for that. In the meantime, do you need to live close to campus? We have places for that. Find the perfect location. Live where you want to live. HoughtonForRent.com. That's HoughtonForRent.com. Thank you so much to Bradway Enterprises for supporting Michigan Tech Valorant. We'll be back very shortly with map number 2, Bind. Welcome back to Michigan Tech Valorant, where we are going on to map number 2. Michigan Tech will be defending. We're going to bind, and let's take a look at this lineup here. Pretty similar. I see a difference right off the bat. We see Michigan Tech has Cypher on Jay on Cypher. Of course, they are going with Gecko. Fade's the same. Viper's different. Who's replacing on Viper? Let's see.
I think we've had Jay on Viper.
Yes, we have Viper. They don't. Let's see. So, trying to spot differences. Sky and Viper are different. Interesting. So
Sky
we have
Sky and Gecko.
Sky and Gecko. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yes, interesting. I like the different comps. It's always fun when the compositions aren't exactly the same. Of course, Tech will be defending here to start, and as we head into this pistol round, the scoreline's reset, the economy's reset. And yeah, I'm excited for this map.
Yeah, they've got double smokes, it seems. We've only got one.
Interesting. I mean, double smokes on bind is a good, it can work for sure. But also, I like a composition and a strategy as well. RIT going for some early presence towards A. They do have Viper looking a bit, but most people are going A, U-Haul. Oh wow, that's really pushed up. Sunny able to get 2 there. Just kind of walking up, having a good time.
Tech with the flank through showers.
I like this flank through showers. It's a favorite of mine. Of course, showers is a pretty narrow choke point. Gordy up able to get 1, but yeah, it's a 1v4. Cypher
Chasing him.
trying to make something happen. Does not happen. RIT will win the first pistol, and that will of course set Tech a bit on the back foot here because they were able to buy a bit better guns for the second round. But that was an interesting round. One thing I noticed is, especially, you talk about RIT, you talk about Sunny just kind of walking up, having a good time. Not even really with a care in the world. I didn't really see any utility. Just kind of walking up into U-Haul, especially with that Viper wall, you're not having to worry about a main.
You've got a little bit of a buy going from Tech here.
A little bit. They're trying to make
pushing
something
up
happen.
short.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they choose the wrong side.
Oh, picked the wrong side. They're able to get 2 though. That's not bad. And now a 5v3 in favor of Tech. They've got slightly worse guns, but they're able to make something happen maybe. Ooh, the judge gets 2, but Tech wins it.
Very
Tech
big
wins
buy
it.
from Tech there.
That's huge. Okay, I'll tell you why that's huge. That's huge because that disrupts the rhythm of the economy. That disrupts everything. Because now look at this. RIT, they didn't win that last round, and now they don't have enough money for this next round. Whereas Tech, they did win that last round. They were able to bring in these slightly better guns, and now, man, the economy is just kind of messed up a little bit. Great for Tech though, able to even out the scoreline. 1-1 heading into round number 3 here on Bind.
We've got another 4-man push up A short. Unfortunately, all of Rochester, except for one.
Very spread out, yeah.
B.
Very, very dispersed here. I like the response though from Tech. They saw the aggression, they saw the just kind of the walk up, and they did something about it, These are, I don't know if you can hear them, but the players are very, very loquacious down on the floor. Tech, not able to get that kill. Able to trade it out though, Jay. 2v3 and the Cypher ult. They're going to see very quickly here that RIT is going to go for this A plant. Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe not. Oh, Wingman's planting. Very
Here it
nice.
comes. We've got Jay on the flank, and we've got Goodish on Heaven there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think he does have a judge.
I think so. The smokes coming in. I like the Molly. Molly's delay a long time. That's true. So.
Fade
It's
is
always tricky.
flanking. Let's see if he does anything here.
Yeah.
Good pick from Goodish with
Great
the
from
volley.
Goodish. Yeah, that's a great Molly. Of course, they can't defuse the spike just yet. Comes those
Another
moshes.
volley on
10
the
seconds
ball.
left. They're going to have to do something, and something fast. 3 seconds, and not able to do it.
Unfortunately, that Gecko got 2 picks at the end of the round. They had so much stalling with both those
They
mollies.
really did. 1-2. This is a waggy scoreline. This is a very wild and woolly scoreline. 1-2 in favor of RIT. RIT is going to buy here. They're going to go on a full buy, full rifles, full shields across the board. Tech, able to buy a little bit. They've got 3 rifles, 4 rifles, and 4 full shields. Is Goodish going to buy? That's the question. Goodish probably going to go with the pistol and just try and pick something up, I guess.
Looks like it.
So we'll see, I guess.
Tech splitting up more than last round, having 3 on B, 2 on A, with Rochester 4-man pushing on B. Clearing that good clear from this guy, clearing showers.
I like that clear. That's a good clear, yeah. RIT pushing up B long here, trying to make something happen. They've got 4 players from Tech, 3 players, I can read, all on B site here. So B site's a little bit the more stacked site currently. Here comes Gecko though, initiating with the flash, and
takes out Viper.
Does take out Viper, yes. Jay, very nice. Oh, Jay able to get 1. Jay able to get 2 there. Hello. 4v2, and they see where the last 2 people are. Last 2 people just kind of stuck out in B.
Yep.
Kind of not really sure how to proceed from here.
They've got him pincered here.
Wow.
4 versus 1.
4v1. 4v1. What are you gonna do, eh? And the spike is down somewhere. Oh, there's the spike. Too far away. Not able to win it.
Out.
Tech evens up the scoreline once again, 2-2.
Losing only 1 rifle there.
I know, that's honestly a great round from Tech there. They did their job. They figured out what RIT was doing, how they were going to execute into B, and they just isolated the fights, you know? And once they got into that 4v2, they just held. They didn't try to go for some hero play. They just held, you know? And that's what you do in that scenario. So really great, wonderfully played from Tech there.
I think this is the first time that Tech has had to buy and RIT has had to save.
I think so. Very nice from Tech. Here we go, round number 5. And Tech, much the same as last round, as far as distribution goes. A bit of early info there. Is that an AWP I hear? Did I hear that AWP?
Here they come through U-Haul.
I don't know if that was an AWP, actually. We'll see, I guess.
All 5 of Rochester is on a site or close. We've got Tech spread out a little 3-2 action.
Yeah, Tech's spread a bit thin here.
Here comes the TP.
And they're just going to retreat. Oh, and they're going to rotate because it's a fast rotate to B from RIT. Gets 1. Gets, oh my goodness. And just kind of, wow, that was, did you see that?
Yeah, big boost from Jay and Courtney there, not rotating when they see all 5.
Absolutely, just anchoring down B. Even when there were 5 people on A, they knew the rotate was possible. They saw that happen. They saw that coming. And they were just able to react and get those kills very easily, honestly, out of hookah, especially the C's. The C's is very helpful. You know, puts your enemies at 1 HP, I believe, for at least a little bit. And it's a flawless round for Michigan Tech. They take the lead for the first time in this series, I believe. Well, not for the first time in this series. I think they had a lead early on. I have to check the books, but a lovely scoreline from Tech. They take the lead for the first time in this map, at any rate, and yeah, they're going to be on a full buy. RIT will be on a full buy as well here.
-1.
They've got 2 ults online and a 3rd ready, or almost ready. Just 1 ult point away for that. Brimstone. What is it called? The thing that comes from the sky.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what that is.
The technical name.
I just know
no one ever uses the technical name.
No, I just know the voice line. You know, it's like, you know, from the sky or something. I don't know. Anyway,
open up the sky.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna try to do that impression. Here we go. Round number 6. We have kind of a spread position.
I'm sorry. I'll let you continue.
Oh, you're good. You're good. A bit of a kind of spread around the map for RIT here. They've got Viper poking hookah, seeing if any noise can be made over there, but most people, including the Spike, are leaning A here. And Tech only has 2 on A, so we'll see how this ends up.
Yeah, that Brim ult is actually called Orbital Strike.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Orbital Strike. Right. That makes sense. I
It's
buy that.
it's very big for clearing lamps, especially on this map. That is why Brim is a big pick.
Here comes the plant. They're planting A this time. Looks like they figured out that B might not be their strongest suit. I wonder if that's gonna result in some kind of change from Tech, where they will stack A instead of B, now that they've dissuaded them. But we'll see. That's for future rounds. For this round, the spike's down, 4v5 in favor of RIT. RIT has a pretty good post plant, but the molly comes in, and ooh, Sunny on 5 HP just gets mowed down there. And the Thrash comes in, trying to make something happen here. The defuse, and it starts. And it gets to half, barely, but gets to half. And a team ace from RIT. Despite Tech getting the spike to half, they will not have enough to be able to fully defuse it. Unfortunately, the scoreline is back tied again, 3-3.
Yep, still seeing some even economy around the board too.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, with this map and this back and forth, this is a really close game.
Yep.
I love these rounds in particular because when we have a full buy from both sides, you really get to see the pure strategy of the game, you know? It's no longer guns v guns. It's just about moving the map, you know?
Showing how different this game can be than a game like Counter-Strike, where abilities matter in such a way. Here comes Rochester coming up B, 4-man with the Viper Lurk, as per usual. Tech is spread out again with 3 on B and 2 on A. Playing very slow.
Very true, yeah. I wonder, because obviously BXX have not worked for RIT in the past, but are they going to try to make this one work? Force it down mid? Or, you know, so to speak, I suppose. There's no actual mid on this map, but, well, I guess, do you count the link between
No.
A and B? Yeah, I wouldn't call it mid either. Anyway.
Here comes the Razor getting 1 on Goodish.
Ooh.
Frosty getting 2, unfortunately. Here comes Jay.
The 2v5, this could be their first win on the B site. And this would be huge for them because they would open it up again. Where Tech would actually have to put forces here.
Yep, Jay and Elio, 2 versus 5, holding up spawn.
Spike is ticking, 30 seconds-ish, maybe 25.
I wouldn't blame them for saving guns.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. Very back and forth match here.
Looks like that's what they're going to do. They're going to leave.
Question is, will RIT try to chase them down and hunt those guns? And it remains to be seen.
It is no. They are going to be smart.
That's a good call from them. 2 guns. It's a lot, but it's not earth-shattering. So, good on them to just leave it be. Let those guns escape. As we head into the next round, and RIT take back the lead.
Tech still has a full buy, but they do have the ult advantage. They have 3, and they almost have Raze ult, so almost 4, with Rochester only having 1.
Absolutely. Well, especially look at Rochester. They are 1 off from Viper Spit. Viper Spit is huge, but
yeah.
Aside from that, Tech does have the ult advantage.
Yeah, Viper Spit is very good, especially on a map like Bind, especially on defense too.
I saw Fade, and I was thinking to myself, is Vise in the map pool for our league? I don't know if it is or not.
The character?
Yeah.
I'd assume so. If Split and
right, the map changes, but the map changes, I think they just follow the comp rotation. I don't know if they have any special rules for agents, but we'll see, I guess.
I think it's like 2 weeks after release they can be played.
Tech, just gonna save here again. Spike's down on A. Tech, oh, maybe not. Oh, they might go for this. Hang on. 2v4, this is winnable. This is winnable. Tech. Not much time left, though. Goodish, able to get 1. Able to get 2. That's 3, actually. Needs an ace to win. 5 seconds on the clock. Not able to win it out.
By Sunny.
Not able to win it out, but
unfortunate round.
A very good kills, though, from Goodish. Getting 3 on the board.
Here it looks like Tech is going to have to save a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. We're gonna have to help their economy a little bit. Try and preserve some money so that they can. Actually, looks like they're kind of forcing here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they have a guardian, but other than that, they've got full vandals.
Yeah, not quite a save just yet.
Not quite yet. Not just yet.
Coming back to Vise, if you think about it though, they're a Sentinel. Who are they going to replace on this team?
That's true.
You're thinking Cypher.
Right. Probably not.
Yeah.
The other problem with Vise is, Vise is new and most people are more comfortable and can get more value off of an agent they've played for a while, right? So Vise might not be the best choice here.
Yeah.
For quite some time. I'll be honest, I haven't checked the metas too much. I don't, not fully tapped into Vise's viability.
Yeah, they have an interesting play style with a breach-like flash that can go through walls.
Yeah, absolutely.
Almost like an initiator.
Absolutely. But
here comes Rochester onto B.
B side again, yeah.
Waiting for a little bit.
I like this setup from Tech though. They have the classic 3 people back on B.
Finds the Cypher trip.
They broke the Cypher trip. Interesting. That's a tricky Cypher trip to break, I'll be honest. Here comes the execute.
Auto takes out Elio on the A site. Does get traded by Goodish. Good trade.
Great trade from Goodish there.
Here comes the TP.
The TP back to A. And immediately the rotates come in from Tech.
Fortunately gets taken out.
Goodish not able to get the spray. Spray going a bit high there.
Here comes Tech all up in A spawn. They have a 4v3 for the side of Rochester, but they do have some low individuals, like Brimstone. Here comes the Fade ults. So they know where they all are. 2 on each side of A. Jay gets 1 big pick. They know both are showers.
They do.
Jay is holding. Unfortunately, they both get taken out by Frosty.
Not able to do it. Not able to clutch the round. 3-6 is the scoreline. As we head into round number 10, we are slowly but surely making our way through the first half of this game. And Rochester is pulling away slightly. Ever so slightly, though. Tech is going to have to save here.
Yep, still only 3 rounds down. Sorry.
Yeah. Past 4 in a row, though, that's... You don't like to see streaks. I like the 2 Buckies. The Stinger, in my opinion, the Stinger is super underrated. I think the Stinger is provides much more value than its price. Partly because it's has such a high DPS that you can just kind of, if you're close enough, well, that works too. If you're close enough. If you're further enough, then yeah, then that happens. A flawless round from RIT. Just kind of picks them off as Tech tries to go for an aggressive play there.
RIT not falling for that 5-man push again.
No. They fell to it once. They're not going to do it again.
Yep. Here comes the timeout from Michigan Tech.
I like this timeout from Tech. This is a good spot to time out, in my opinion, because they're at a decent place in the scoreline. They've lost, 5 rounds in a row. So, this is a good time to take a step back and try and reset and try and think about things. By the way, it turns out Vise, in fact, is in the current circuit, I guess, in the availability for agents. It's just that, at least in this today, no one has picked Vise yet. That could change as time goes on, but currently, no one has picked Vise. I think it goes back to what you were saying earlier. That's like, what slot would you give up for Vise? And right now, that's a very tough question because I don't think teams, at least at this point, can see the value in swapping out someone for Vise. But the option's there. The option's there, especially later down the line, when things change and when patches get released that kind of shift the balance of agents. But here we go. 2 rounds left in the half. This round is a full buy for both teams. Full buy for both teams. Tech only leaving 2 players on... Nope, they've got 3 on B. They've got 3 on B, which is good. And RIT trying to push up B along, see if they can make something happen here.
We've got the Viper Lurker.
I do like this look. It's a good look. Try and provide presence somewhere that, see if it's a fake or anything.
Jay spots him, takes him out.
Just takes him out.
Good pick.
Incredible. Great pick.
I meant goodish. So the last 4 are on B. It looks like they're gonna rotate a little. At least one is gonna go towards A.
The question is, will they take the TP? That's the real question.
Tech kind of has control over TP here.
Kind of, yeah.
I think that's what they're trying to win over here.
Fade is just locking this down, really. Fade and Sky.
Here comes Rochester up B long.
I think they're gonna try to go for this B hit. They got smokes out. Here goes the smokes.
Here they come.
Oh my goodness!
pick.
Not expecting the 2 players there. Ooh, lovely 3K from Fade, and it's just Sunny left.
All 3 taken out from that B push. Here comes Rays, the last one standing. 4 versus 1 on the side of Michigan Tech. Have the spike.
Oh, but the
And
trade
gets the
from
trade.
Jay. Good trade, good trade. 4-7. Here comes the last round of the half. We could be facing a similar scoreline to the first map, which was 5-7 at halftime, of course.
Yeah, big win after losing 5 in a row. Clearly something we talked about in the timeout worked.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you love to see it. After a timeout especially, when you change stuff up, when you get better communication, it's great to see people change and people get some value from that time spent talking. So good to see that. Last round of the half, 2 ops on the side of RIT. Double ops setup, very a little bit interesting. I mean, I always appreciate a good double op setup. It's certainly a play, but they're gonna make something happen.
Well, they do have replacement guns, it looks like.
I think they do too. Yeah, it looks like they have just so much money, and they, might as well go for it. Kind of as they push on to A from showers.
Yep.
We've got 2 people pinching from the other side of A. Nice nade there from Elo.
2 up short. Only 2 from Tech on A.
Yeah, but they're holding it fairly well. And they've got a bunch of shorties.
Yep.
Fair enough. The good old lag strat. Just try and lag your opponent's PC. Not that that's actually the case there, but it would be funny.
Here comes Rochester. I think going to B. Yeah, they're
I think so, yeah. They're
crossing A short.
slowly making their way downtown. Just kind of meandering over to B. They've got 2 people waiting. And, of course, a fast rotate from Rays if needed.
Yeah, Jay's got a forward place trip there, so they can really see when they get close.
Absolutely. 30 seconds left.
Gets taken out. They know their hookah. Here comes the
the
rotate.
wall. Yeah. Rotate coming in after the wall. Good kill there from
The
Fade.
Rays go flying from that trip there.
That's lovely.
Jay gets one on Frosty.
That's
4
very
versus
nice.
3 with
Whoa.
10 seconds left.
Oh,
40
this could be
gets
something.
Viper.
Ah! Very nice. Double kill from Elo
Almost
there.
flawless round for Michigan Tech.
Very nice. It's very, honestly, I'm getting deja vu here. It's a very similar scoreline to last map. 5-3 at the halftime.
Same with the half.
Very same scoreline at the half. Great that Tech was able to get those final 2 rounds and change the direction of the game a little bit. But as we head into the second half, we're going to obviously switch sides. Tech is going to be attacking, and from the looks of it, for this pistol round, at least, they're leaning towards B with the Cypher look, maybe towards A. See what the Cypher can do. Looking, but the majority of the effort, majority of the force indeed is kind of meandering towards B. Seems to be the case. Of course, RIT, we haven't seen their defense yet, so very interested to see how they're going to deal with this, how they're going to respond to this, as it were.
Yeah, here comes RIT up A showers with that Viper wall. It's a pretty common strat we see. I think we've seen Tech do that too.
I think so, yes. It's a good ball.
But here comes the rest of Tech coming up B long. Only 2 on the side of Rochester B. And they get sight for free. See if Plant gets down here.
Sight for free. Here comes the rotate finally, but spikes down, rotate's still coming in. And no kills have been traded. It's still a 5v5, so this will get a bit messy here.
Yeah, Rochester is still with elbow control, which is pretty big.
Great picks from Elo and Goodish.
4v2, 4v1.
Very nice from Tech. They win the round with 4 players still alive. That's the pistol in the hands of Tech. 6-7 is your scoreline. Very nice, very good. Good to see from Tech. They, of course, lost the first pistol, so it's nice to see them win the second one, especially after the previous streak of 2. That makes a streak of 3. And if we know anything about Valorant economics, it's that the second round typically goes in the way of the
winner.
Exactly. The winner goes to the winner of the first round. So, in theory, Tech should have a 4 streak here. In theory, you know. Of course, I guess that was upset in the first half. So
Don't jinx them.
yeah, you never know. You never know, I suppose. Well, here we go. Sky gonna dog into B and see if they can see anything. We've got 3 players from RIT, now 4. Hello. Heading
Baiting
towards
out
B.
here. I'm curious if they're gonna go for a TP play.
TP might be a good idea. I mean, look at this. They've only got 1 player on A, but I guess the rotate is pretty fast.
Here comes the exec.
They're going for it. RIT gets the first kill. Goodish follows up, though. And 2 others come in from Tech. Heals come in. The plant comes in.
Got Gecko.
And really, it's just 2 of them. Frosty and Fade trying to make something happen.
Gecko holding up in hookah.
Ooh.
Gets one on
Gets
Jay.
one.
Gets traded immediately.
Gets
Good trade.
traded, yeah.
1 versus 2
Fade.
for the side of
Able to get one.
Rochester.
This is scarily winnable.
Yep. Both playing very safe. They recognize that they can lose this if they don't play smart.
Absolutely.
Both backed up. I like to see that.
I do too. RIT doesn't have time. Not much time at any rate.
Baiting out the shots. Has the fade eye.
3 seconds to defuse and cannot get it in time. Quaddy will win 7-7. Scoreline is once again tied in favor of Michigan Tech. As we head into the bonus round for Tech, this is a real decider. If they can win this bonus, they'll have a pretty good case that they have a great handle on this attacking side. We'll see if that's the case, though.
Yeah, especially with you see Rochester barely having enough money even after full buying.
Right.
If they lose this, they will be in the depths.
Absolutely.
But it looks like Tech is actually saving.
It's saving a lot. They've got a couple good guns. They've got a Bulldog in there somewhere. But for the most part, Tech does appear to be saving.
Not trying to contest their Rochester's buy too much.
And Rochester gets the ult orb. Oh, but 1 HP. That's, I don't know if that was worth it.
Gets taken out by Elio.
Good kill.
Interesting Valorant wallbang physics.
Yeah.
Putting him to 1. So Tech with numbers, but unfortunately they still do not have that gun.
I think that's the worst thing to see on your post, like, you know, after you die in a match and you see 149 on a player.
Yeah.
That's tragic in a way. RIT able to get onto J. It's a 4v4 now. They've evened up the scoreline.
Oh, baited him out with that kill there.
Yeah.
Only 1 on B and for the side of Rochester.
But ooh,
gets taken out with the decay and nade.
Raise nade combo. Very nice. I like that. I always love the fade nade combo. It's a great combo. It's like a 2-for-1 deal. But unfortunately, it's RIT able to get a very clean retake here.
Yeah,
able to defuse.
Posting up in hookah, unfortunately taking advantage of them being focused on CT.
Takes the scoreline back.
Still a big round from Tech though, getting 3 kills with pistols practically.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as we head into this next round, Tech does have a full buy. RIT.
We have the economic advantage.
Not sure if Raze is getting a gun. Raze is getting a gun, just a little delayed on that. That's fine. Happens, it happens. And off we go. A very close match so far. We had kind of back and forth trading matches, and then RIT had a streak, and then Tech had a streak, and well, now we're just kind of bouncing back and forth again.
Here comes Tech up B long again.
The info from Sky.
4-man pushing. Gets stunned. Gets taken out by Elio. Good
Great first pick. Great first pick. You know anything about Valorant, it's, you know, that first picks really do matter. Really do matter a lot. Tech not executing on just yet. They're seeing if they can maybe beta rotate and potentially see if... Ooh, that's a good ult. Frosty able to get a kill though. Trades it out.
Here comes the TP from Tech. Very smart play.
Great one from Jay. And they all, yeah, they TP to A. And now it's just Fade. Oh, and, oh, this could be, oh, look at this, could be sticky. Look at this, Viper flanking. And Fade at the pinch. Is it able to get anything? Oh, and it
Jay
is
takes him out.
it's a 1v3 in favor of Tech. Fade,
Yep, not peeking out. Oh, here he goes.
like 30-ish seconds to defuse.
we
And very
go.
nice. Jay gets a 3K.
Good job picking
Wins the round.
3 versus 1 there.
Ties the match again. 8-8 is our scoreline. They just can't decide who wants to lead.
Fighting very close back and forth rounds here.
Very back and forth indeed.
So Tech will very much have the economic advantage, forcing Rochester to buy 3 Buckies, which is very funny to
Very
see.
much indeed. 3 Buckies is always a good time. I don't know. I typically go judge or nothing. I'll be honest. If I'm gonna be getting a Bucky, I might as well just be getting a Stinger.
Fortunately for Tech, they do seem to be avoiding those Buckies. They are going to be with only Viper there.
Classic. Classic. Well, I guess it's Classics that I will be meeting them very shortly. To be fair, the Classic's a good gun. I like the Classic. I think people undervalue it sometimes. Just because it's free doesn't mean it's worthless. That's a quote you can apply to stuff. Anyway, here comes the plant.
Tech's still doing good at not being too aggro, even though they have the gun advantage. They know that they can just lose this so easily if they just push too much.
3 smokes. Trying to get some kind of entry onto site. The trades go back and forth, but Tech generally seems to be coming out ahead, although it's a 3v1 now.
Here comes those Buckies, putting in work, really. We can't do that without
I
the
know.
smoke strategy.
The smokes make the Bucky work. Oh, 2 very clean shots. Sunny on for the ace. Needs to win the ace. Needs to get the ace. Oh no.
Good job, Jay, running away.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, he runs back into it. No.
Oh, Sunny gets the ace, gets the defuse with 1.63 seconds left in the round. Very quick thinking from Sunny there. Very nice use of the ult. That was their only way of winning that round, probably. They get the ace.
That smoke strat really worked out in their favor, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, 8-9, a back and forth battle, one for the ages.
Tech was a little bit of a save here. Having to buy a Stinger, but that's not that bad.
Yeah. A Stinger, but for other, rifles, that's not bad. Especially for how, especially for Woods economy.
Here comes Tech up B long again, clearing out with the fade dog.
I like this B exec, honestly. I feel like, especially, they lost last round, sure, but I feel like that was more a hero play from Sunny than a bad performance from Tech. I feel like Tech's general strategy for their B executes is good.
Yeah.
So.
They see only 2 are there with that third cabbage turning away.
Right.
Little brawling and elbow going on here.
A little bit, yeah. The scan comes through, a 4v4. Tech, on site, spike down, gets 1, gets 2. This is huge. They're able to spam through a little bit.
They know their elbow.
Time is ticking.
4
Only
versus
20-ish seconds for RIT to do something.
Here they come.
Very nice. Gets
1, gets traded.
But attackers win as Tech ties the scoreline 9-9. Tech wins the round handsomely.
Tech answers their loss from last round with the back and forth continuing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, both teams seem to be having trouble with Econ having to buy light shield, especially Rochester. I think they're going for a save here.
I think they are too. Yeah.
Good for Tech. Rochester calling them out on that B exec with a fast push.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, getting killed.
Sprayed down. with the haunt. Goodish, able to get one, but still a 4v2 in favor of RIT. Very nice from Elo there. The Blub Vandal, as I like to call it. Fish Vandal.
Very nice skin. Very
It's
clean.
true. I think it's one of the best Vandals, I'll be honest.
I know exactly where you are.
If they ever make a Phantom Blub, Riot, you have my money. I'm telling you right now.
Give it a finisher.
That'd be good, yeah.
Here comes Tech choosing to leave B and go to A, which fortunately there's only one there.
Only one on A. Although the two on B are primed to rotate, they're not very deep into B.
Yep, Jay making a lot of noise, and Viper can hear that and calm to his teammates.
Tech does have the Bald Cypher buff, so we'll see what they can do with that.
I've never heard that.
Oh, you don't know? After Cypher uses his ult, he doesn't have a hat anymore.
I know he's bald. I never heard of that being a buff.
Oh, it's absolutely a buff, dude. It's the Bald Cypher buff.
Here comes Tech onto B site after the TP. Unfortunately, gets taken out from Tube.
Jay able to get one. A 1v2. Bald Cypher, please. Ah, not able to win it.
Close round for Tech. 9-10 in favor of
RIT.
Rochester.
They keep trading rounds. At this rate, we're gonna go to overtime, but we'll see. We'll see if that actually happens. Overtime would be something, eh?
Yeah, that would definitely be interesting to see. Wonder how. 20 versus 20 to 20.
I don't know.
We'll be here all night.
Yep. What's the longest round? I think it's
You can go infinitely, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, I'm just trying to think of the longest round in VCT. I think it was actually I'll look it up. I don't want to misquote.
But yeah, the rounds can definitely go long, especially if we're winning back and forth like this. I think we've won and lost like the last 4 rounds in a row consecutively. One loss, one loss. Here comes Elio with the raise all into showers. Good pick. He can go and grab that gun. I don't know why he's not doing that.
Some light googling. It appears that it's just do some math here.
Here comes the fade ult from Tech, pushing the Rochester defenders back.
Tech trying to make something happen. A 3v4. They have the spike down, but the defuse. Oh, great picks from Tech there. Able to get wingman.
2 versus 1 has the eye. Very
Oh,
big
but the
eye
molly.
here.
The molly's huge. Watch out for the molly.
It is halved.
Oh,
Nice.
very nice from
Big
Tech.
round.
They tie it back up 10-10. That's our scoreline. 5 HP for Fade, but Fade will survive with a gun. Okay, so just also some light Googling. Looks like the longest round as of like 2021, 2022, which is a while ago, was a 46 round match between Fours and FPX. So there you go.
How long was that?
46 rounds. Does it give it time? Let's see.
Has to give it time.
It has to give it time. Let's see.
What's
What's
the average round time? I think I just saw 140. I think I saw 140 when the round just started.
That would be a very long round. Well, we'll see if we break that.
I meant every round is a minute and 40 seconds.
Oh yeah, so just I guess do the math on that. Although some rounds end early. Anyway, here we go. Round number 21.
Here comes the Viper ult on the side of Rochester, holding up the long, very good spot so they cannot TP.
5 HP for Viper here.
Yeah, they did a good job spraying out Gecko and Viper, both putting them low.
This is great for them for the future, but of course you would have preferred to have those people be dead. Jay
Sonny
unfortunately
holding
will
that
fall.
pixel peak like it's siege, taking out Jay with that Marshall.
Here comes the execute onto A. We've got Tech kind of flooding on. They're trying to plant.
Elio gets
Elo
taken
will
out
fall.
by Zing with the shorty. Here comes the Raze ult for counter. A little bit of a Rosa ult there.
Tech trying to figure out what to do. They have Spike, but they don't have much time, only 30 seconds. And they're
comes the
trying to
push.
figure out.
Gets dog, gets blinded, makes him push back. Good dog there.
Great dog, yeah.
They take a
Sonny,
little bit of
look
a
at Goodish, though.
Lamb's control.
19 seconds on the clock. They've got to, it's now or never. And they're going to rotate into the Viper's pit. I guess. Oh, Viper's Pit is dropped.
Yeah, unfortunately, they did time him a little bit there.
Can the Spike get
Does
down?
get taken down. Good pick from Kang.
Spike goes down. 2v4.
2 versus 4. This is
But
very
two
winnable.
people, Fade and Gecko, are low.
Sonny gets one on QWERTY. Last one is called to be long.
Ooh, and 36
Everyone
HP.
knows. Gets taken
Oh,
out, unfortunately.
Not able to get it. RIT will get the defuse. After upgrading some of their weapons.
First time we're seeing Viper's Pit this match.
It is, yeah. I'm surprised it hasn't been used sooner. Or at least prominently used, you know.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Well, see if Tech can respond. If you just look at, like, attack, defend, you know, history,
Yeah.
you'll notice it's like a pinball machine. It just keeps going back and forth. So that's an interesting
Theoretically,
pattern.
this is Tech's round to win.
Exactly, yeah. In theory, if patterns were to be followed, but you never know. You never know. Tech is on a bit of a save here. They've got rifles, one Vandal, a Hero Vandal in the hands of Goodish. See if Goodish can make something happen with that.
Here they come with their classic B push with Gecko and Viper both there, as per usual.
And very nice from Jay there. Able to get the Sheriff's pick onto Viper.
Yep, one more gun for them. Pushing Rochester into CT. We've got 2 of them. Looks like they're gonna, at least one's gonna go flank. Nope, never mind.
Spikes down. Tech has the man advantage right now.
All of Rochester is in spawn.
Ooh, Jay gets a nice pick.
Another good pick from Jay. Gets
Frosty
traded out.
trades that out. Frosty gets 3. Ooh, this could determine the match. This could determine the round.
Cypher ult does go off though.
A 1v3. Ooh, and Rochester are able to pick it up and defuse, breaking the little streak we had running. They will get to match point. They will get to map point. They need to win one more round. In order for Tech to have a chance, they have to bring it to overtime. If Rochester get any of the next 2 rounds, it's over.
And we have a disconnect.
We do have a disconnect. Jay
That is very unfortunate.
has DC'd. Gonna peek downstairs for a minute. Looks like he's rebooting. And I'm assuming there's gonna be a tech pause in the meantime. Very nice. So we'll be back very shortly. But until then, we'll be back very shortly to finish out this map of Valorant. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to Michigan Tech Valorant. Sorry about that. We had a bit of a technical pause there, but everything should be all set. Very important round here. Very important round. This is map point. This is match point potentially for RIT. We'll see if Tech can bring this back from the brink.
Yeah, if Tech loses this round, they do not have a chance for the playoffs. So they really need to lock in and get this stub.
They are very aggressive here. They're getting the capture, getting the orb, and they are trying to make something happen here. Trying to very quickly get shot down by Frosty. The trades come in and out. It's even still. 3v3. Jay trying to figure out what they want to do. And the TP to A. A is empty. Oh, but the flank.
Takes out Jay, gets away, unfortunately.
Oh, but there's a flank on the flank.
Notice he's coming short.
Nice
the trade
kill.
on him.
Great kill from Raze there.
2 versus 2.
This has got to be the most back and forth round of the map.
Plant gets down. Not a lot of stuff Viper can do in this situation, but
No.
Fade is pretty important, especially with the dogs and the
Yeah.
eye. Both
They're going
choosing to
to
push
Hall.
lamps here. A good wrap from both Elio and Goodish. They do know that they're both back there, though, I think.
Elio gets the
Gets
post.
the pick, gets
Oh,
traded
and now
out.
a
He doesn't know
1v1.
he's backside. Nice!
Oh, let's go! Tech gets the round and gets themselves back in the running. Same thing, same thing as before. Match point, map point, and Tech have to win this next run. Tech needs to bring this to overtime, and for overtime, you need to be at a scoreline of 12-12. So Tech needs to win this next round in order to have a chance.
Like, unfortunately, not being able to full buy there with a.
No,
Wait, I'm
a
curious.
bulldog, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a bulldog.
I don't know why. Huh. Well, anyway. Molly's long.
Here comes with their the normal B long strat, with of course Viper and Gecko still being on B. Jay choosing not to lurk up on A this time. I kind of like to see that. We've got a little bit of rotating coming back with Rays from the Rochester side coming back to B, helping them out a little bit.
I like this from Tech. They're just kind of prodding, slowly peeking up. They have options. They have options. And they're not committing. Well, now they're committing. Here they go. Oh. Ray's not able to get something, but
There comes the
Sky
trade.
able to get Viper. A 4v4. Plant goes down. Oh, but the Thrash.
Goodish with
Goodish
two.
able to get 2. Very nice from Goodish there. And the orbital strike is going
Here comes
somewhere.
the fade ult. Here comes the Brim ult about to be popped. 2 versus 4 for the side of Tech. Sorry for Rochester. Hits the trip.
Ooh,
Jay
very
gets him.
nice. A 1v4.
1v4. So
They
much
need
util.
to kill this.
This is Tech's round to win. The dog comes out. They know where he is. 3-2 wanting them.
Very nice. And 12-12 attackers win. We are going to overtime.
That was fun to hear. I could hear the 3-2-1
From down here. Yeah, that's incredible. That is awesome. They take it to overtime. We are going to overtime. Switching sides once again. Tech is on the defense for this first round of overtime. This is critical.
Yep.
Of course, over time, the economy resets. Everything gets set back to a standard. I think you get 5,000 or 6,000 credits.
It's 5,000.
5,000, enough to get all your utility and guns and full shields and all that. So, no one's going to be doing triple op setups here, but...
I'm thankful it's 5,000 because then you can't buy op full shield.
Yeah, exactly. That would be kind of nasty, I'll be honest. So, here we go. Round 1 of overtime. And Tech is defending. RIT going for a quick look towards Hookah. Spikes going towards B. They have 2 players A. 2 players Showers creeping up. But I like this Cypher cam here from Jay. Very subtle, very, very much just to get info, just to see if they can see anyone. Goodish, checking Showers, holding Showers. See Showers. Goodish,
Yeah, not
we'll
peeking
call
him.
that
Good
out,
stuff.
yeah. Smokes it off. Nade comes in.
Rochester rotating the A. 5-man push. 3 up short, 2 up shower.
Here comes a molly. Goodish
Three-
drops down.
3 on tech, still sticking to B.
Honestly, I don't blame them for holding B.
Yeah, both teams playing very slow, just waiting out. 40 seconds left on the clock. Got to do something soon here.
Absolutely.
Here comes. Oh, never mind. He turned around. Thought he was gonna rotate.
We'll see. I mean, he's very primed to rotate, so like, you could probably get there very quickly.
30 seconds. The smoke comes out. Here
Here
comes
comes
the
the
A
rotate.
kill. Elio with 2 big picks.
Very nice kills.
Smoke goes down. Or
Spike
plant,
going down.
Plant goes down.
Spike planted.
That's the spike down, a 4v3 in favor of Tech.
Here comes Tech.
The rotate's coming through. They've got 40 seconds to defuse.
Player numbers and smokes are going down. No smokes left on the side of Rochester. 2 playing lamps and only 1 short.
They're waiting for the group.
Here comes the Fade Eye. Got the comms at their lamps.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh,
2 good picks. They know where he is.
it's a
Gets
one.
taken out.
Very
and
nice.
Oh, the molly. They might not be able to get this.
Last player standing.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
no! The ace! The ace, the Brim Molly ace. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Match point.
Barely enough time. Tech, unfortunately, will fall. Despite winning the kills, the Molly will prevent the defuse.
Yeah, that is Brim's specialty.
That's
his
gotta
ult-
hurt.
His molly does, I think, a total of 450 damage.
It's a lot of damage, yeah.
Over the total time.
That's
it's out.
insane. That's wild. Wow. Well, Tech needs to win this next round, otherwise it's GG's. Otherwise, it's GG's. Here we go.
That is sad.
Tech, now on the attack. But RIT, very aggressive here, pushing down B long.
Yeah, kind of odd to see that from RIT, seeing that they've never done that yet. I don't
No,
think
they
they've done
haven't,
that on
no.
defense.
They're retreating. They've only got 1 on A, and this person on A, this Viper on A, is exploring showers, doing a bit of a flank here. A is open.
Got sight for free. Unfortunately, there's no cipher trip for showers, but
No.
Jay might be on it here. Might get timing by this Viper.
Yeah, the Viper looking, waiting for something to happen. Seeing if they can get a kill. Jay gets the first. Spike is down.
Cordy is doing a good job at watching this. He does spot him.
A trade comes in.
Kind of leaving him alone. Focusing on sight.
1 HP for Brim.
Does get control.
Gets 3. Oh no, and it's just a
Asking where's
raise.
Elio.
And Raise
Does not get it.
does not get it. And the defenders win. RIT take the map. RIT take the series. Unfortunately. Well, there you
Still,
go.
Some very close games from Tech.
Very,
there.
very
I think
close
that's
games.
the first time they've gone into OT.
I appreciate Tech played very well. Tech played their heart out, and Tech played incredibly, incredibly well. They did their very best, and they took us the distance. So, thank you so much for joining. University images. This is a little abrupt. We've got swag. And we would like to thank University Images. University Images is your official headquarters for authentic Michigan Tech apparel. University owned, university operated, University Images located in the SDC, or go to bookstore.mtu.edu. Thank you so much to University Images for supporting Michigan Tech Valorant, and thank you to you for joining us along in this game today. We really appreciate it. We'll be back very shortly with a player interview, but until then, we're gonna throw it to intermission, and yeah, thanks for joining us. welcome back to Michigan Tech Esports and Michigan Tech Valorant. I'm here with Jay, who is just played that wonderful series we just watched. And I have a question for you, Jay. After second map, Bind, you guys were on a bit of a losing streak for the first half, and then you had a timeout, and you came back from that timeout, and you won a bunch of rounds in a row. What happened during that timeout? What did you guys talk about?
Yeah, so we kind of were letting the other team play where they wanted to. We gave them all the space in the world. We didn't really fight for anything.
Right.
And we noticed very quickly that wasn't working.
Right.
We lost 5 rounds in a row. We needed to change something. So that timeout, we talked about we're going to play a bit more aggro be long. I don't know if you fully saw that. We tried to kind of have Sky fade be long.
Right.
There. Make it a little less harder for them. Make them waste util before they can take the site.
Right.
And we were just kind of able to hold on to B. Purely on the entry fights, which worked really well, and then kind of tried to do our best to kind of carry that momentum into the second half. I think we won the first 2, maybe.
Yeah, I think you did, yeah.
And tried our best for that. So, yeah.
Incredible. One more question. Throughout the series, especially second half of the second map, and then even in the first map several times, you guys kept ping-ponging back and forth, where like you had the lead for a while, and then they had the lead, and then you had the lead back again. Obviously, this was a very tight series, a very close series. How did that ping-ponging kind of affect your mental? Did it at all?
Yeah, so scouting ahead into this game, I noticed, like, rank-wise, obviously not fully basing on that, but they were probably the closest and most competitive team that we're going to play.
Right.
Gave us the best chance to maybe get a win.
Okay.
I really think that we could have won. We just kind of had a few rounds that didn't go our way, where if they did, we probably could have won.
Right.
Obviously, 11-13 and then 14-12, but the big thing I tried to tell the team this week was this is going to be the most competitive, and we got our best chance to win. I want us to be confident. We were kind of playing a little scared in past weeks. It was kind of an issue where we might have had a strong 15 seconds into the beginning of the round, but then we kind of lost it all immediately and got picked apart. So the goal with this week was hopefully to win, which didn't end up happening, but really tried to play confident, play what we needed to play. And it really just came down to some team fights worked, some team fights didn't. That was most of the ping pong and bind, I would say. We tried our best to change it, but again, it just didn't fall in our favor.
Fair enough. Well, Jay, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for joining us for Michigan Tech Valorant. Tomorrow, the Overwatch team is back to take on Stony Brook University at 7 p.m. And Thursday, our Call of Duty team will face Clark University at 8:30 p.m. Finally, on Monday, our Rocket League team goes up against the Rochester Institute of Technology, wouldn't you know it, at 7 p.m. Thanks again to all of our partners for supporting Michigan Tech Esports, and thank you for tuning in to Michigan Tech Valorant. Have a good night.